Was Roblox actually banned in this country? Roblox responded to all the drama. A YouTuber just got exposed and so much more insane news today. So if you're new, please subscribe to us get closer to 400,000 subs. Thank you, let's get into it. Firstly, let's start with Roblox allowing swearing, and I'm going to tie two stories into one here. So firstly, that again, I have to rewind back a little bit to RDC, and not the one that just happened, the one from last year actually, because last year's RDC was pretty interesting, and one of the biggest things they announced was that they're going to loosen the chat filter. And ever since they announced this, everyone's been eagerly waiting for this to release, but everyone's also been wondering like, how does it even work? How is Roblox going to loosen the chat filter without it like ruining everything? And well, let's fast forward back to this year's RDC, where they announced how this update will actually work. So they explained that the text filter and the chat filter will change depending on what the age experience rating is. So for example, if I join a 17 and up game, the chat's going to be more loose and I'm allowed to say more swear words and stuff. But if I join a game like Brookhaven that's for all ages, it's going to be like the regular chat filter and I won't be able to say as much stuff. And I think it also depends for like other ages. So for like a 13 and up game, you could probably say more stuff and like it won't get blocked. And overall, the rating of the game dictates how loose the chat filter will be. The older the age rating, the more swearing is allowed. And well, speaking of swearing, this isn't part of the update, but Roblox made a huge mistake yesterday. Yet again, I don't know how this keeps happening, but the chat filter broke yet again yesterday, and that led to a lot of people making really weird and really inappropriate usernames with swearing in it. The first time we saw the username filter break, it was like the first time and it was pretty insane. And everyone thought it was like a one-off and it was just like a Roblox mistake. But it's been like a few months now, and I feel like every once in a while this just happens. I haven't even covered it every time because it happens like so often at this point. So it's pretty crazy to me that after so long now, they still haven't fixed it somehow. Like this happens time and time again. It's the same process over and over again. People make really inappropriate usernames, then the accounts probably get reset, and then the whole process starts over again in like a few months. It's pretty insane how much has happened, and I'm surprised that they haven't fixed it yet. By the time this video's up, I'm assuming it'll be fixed and all the accounts will be reset. But I mean, I guess you can try it if you want. But if you get banned, it's not on me. Actually, I probably should say, just to be safe, probably don't make accounts like this. Speaking of usernames and stuff though, next we have a pretty interesting update. Roblox actually completely changed the UI of the display name and username section. I don't know if this is only for mobile or whatever, but if you go to change your display name or your username in general, you'll get this very new screen, and it's like a whole edit profile screen, and it kind of just puts everything into one spot. So you can change your display name, username, about section, and do everything all in one spot, which is pretty cool. I know some people were saying that they already seen this before, but then I've seen some people saying it's new. So typically what happens is rolls out updates to random people and then takes it back, and then so they're probably rolling it out once again. And yeah, like I said, the only place I've seen this so far is on mobile, so I'm not sure if this is only a mobile update. Hopefully not though, because I'm not gonna lie, it's actually very clean. Like it looks clean, like the purpose of it is very good. It just gets rid of some confusion on the platform. So good on Roblox, actually good update for once. Anyways, next we move to a big scam going around. So recently, this person put out a thread of a pretty big Discord scam going around for Roblox. And the tweet kind of blew up, it has like 100,000 views and stuff. So it is actually a pretty big scam going on. And not just for Roblox, but Discord in general. And let me break down what's going on. Alright, so recently Discord released a new feature of mask links. And how it works is that you can change text into links, but any link you want. So I can type like Creekcraft sucks for example and make it a link to like my YouTube channel, and most people clicking on the link won't be aware what the link is before they actually click on it. And I think you can see where I'm going with this. What people have been doing is that they take a private server link and they paste that onto Discord, but they don't actually make it go to the private server. With this new feature, they change the redirect to, instead of going to a private server, it goes to like a free Roblox scam website or another dangerous Roblox website that could potentially hack you, take your IP, stuff like that. So it literally looks like a normal link, like your average Roblox link, but if you click on it, it can lead to something very dangerous. Now to be fair, Discord actually does warn you before clicking the link, and you actually have to be very careful. Most people just click the link and ignore the screen, but the screen is very important now. When you click on the link, it doesn't just redirect you right away. It gives you this prompt saying leaving Discord, and then it shows you what the real link actually is. Now like I said, most people end up actually ignoring this and then just clicking visit site because they think it's just an annoying pop-up, but this pop-up actually shows you what the real link you're clicking to is. So I mean, yeah, be careful on Discord, there's a lot of scams going around. And anyways, next I'm going to go over this quickly. So I'm sure we all heard about the RDC drama at this point and the Innovation Award drama. I don't want to go too deep into it today, but basically due to security reasons, RDC and the Innovation Awards or Bloxy Awards that are shut down this year. And obviously besides people being happy for the developers and stuff that they're safe, a lot of people are wondering like what's the next move? Is the Innovation Awards actually happening? Is Roblox going to cancel it? What's the plan? And surprisingly, David Baszucki actually released a statement on this, and he kind of spoke out about the situation. In the video, for the most part, he's reflecting on RDC and how proud he is of the developers and stuff. And in it, he actually mentions that they still have a plan for the Innovation Awards and they still will do it, but they don't know when yet, which is good to see. At least we know it's still happening. And my guess is it's probably going to be like a virtual live stream on their YouTube channel like we had in previous years. Besides all of that though, I have huge respect for Roblox for the situation, because as we've seen with Roblox in the last few years, they tend to keep their lips shut in most situations, and they don't really speak out about situations and drama, or not. This wasn't even drama, it was beyond drama at that point. But for once, they actually put out statements, and they've been interacting with their community a lot. And the video itself was very heartfelt. Like, the video wasn't corporate at all. It seemed like David Baszucki was genuinely just talking about the situation from his own heart, rather than like a corporate post. So very good to see from Roblox in general, and it's a good way to kind of tie a knot to this whole situation that happened. And it's good to know that the Bloxy Award is still happening in some way. Like I said, I assume virtual. But anyway, let's move to our next story, which is pretty insane. So recently, a YouTuber just got exposed like crazy by many popular YouTubers. So it all started when this posted a video showing that YouTuber Adiano completely copied Temprist's video. And I'm not talking about like the idea or whatever, he copied everything about the video. It's edited in the same way, it uses the same clips, and it literally uses the same font and everything. And if you put the videos next to each other, it's the exact same thing. But Adiano is a Spanish YouTuber, so everything's just changed to Spanish, which is pretty crazy. Because like stealing thumbnails and stealing like ideas is one thing, but stealing the entire video and the same editing and the same clips and the same everything is pretty wild to see. Flamingo even commented on this saying, "Holy swear word, lol," because he was so shocked at like how crazy the situation is. And what's even crazier is that it doesn't even end here. Laughability put out a popular tweet where he showed that once again, Adiano completely copied one for one this person's video with the same clips, same jokes, same everything. And once again, if you put the video side to side, it's the exact same thing, just in Spanish, which is pretty crazy to see. And Laughability also pointed out that he's stealing the thumbnails as well. This person's stealing the idea, the thumbnail, the editing, the clips, the sequence of the clips, and everything about the video, and just making it Spanish. Like, I think Poke summed it up perfectly. This is an alternate timeline. How is this so scarily accurate? Which, I mean, yeah, the video is so accurate, it's actually wild. But anyways, moving to our next video, which is pretty crazy, and I recommend sticking to the end, because the owner of Rose actually commented on the situation. Okay, just for some backstory, if you guys don't know, over the last few months, a lot of countries are complaining that they can't play Roblox, or their Role servers are broken. And what's been going on is that, as Rose gets bigger, more and more people start playing it, and more countries start playing it. But Rose doesn't have dedicated servers for every country, and some countries like Australia had a big problem with this, and Brazil too, which is the key one today, had problems where they don't have dedicated servers for Brazil and stuff. So often Brazil players and Australia players, they'd have to connect to a server near them, which will often lead to lag and not a good connection. And at some point it would be unplayable for them depending on the server that they got. Like, if you search up Roblox Australia servers right now on Twitter, everyone's saying bring back Australia servers, why doesn't Roblox have Australia servers, what happened to the servers and stuff like that. But the main one I'm going to be talking about today is Brazil, because the CEO actually responded to all of this. And once again, if you search up Roblox Brazil servers, everyone's just saying on Twitter, like, where's the Brazil servers? What happened to the Brazil servers? Give us Brazil servers. And also, like, in terms of numbers, Brazil is one of the top, like, countries for Roblox that play Roblox in general. I know a lot of the creators on Roblox are from Brazil, and then according to this website, around like 8% of the people that play Roblox every day are Brazilian. So Brazil in general takes up a massive amount of the players on the platform. And like I said, they don't actually have dedicated servers. So for the longest time, people have been complaining that like they can't play properly and stuff because they don't have proper servers. And people have begged Roblox and asked Roblox a million times, when is Roblox coming to Brazil? And they never answered. So the only way they can get an answer is asking the CEO themselves, which someone would obviously do, right? Well, that's exactly what happened. Someone went to RDC, tracked down David Baszucki just to ask him about the Brazil servers, and this is what he had to say.
We started talking about it, so stay tuned.
So yeah, kind of a disappointing answer. All he said was that they're working on it, I guess. But I mean, to be fair, at least we know that they are aware of the issue, number one, and number two, that they are working on it, hopefully. And it also clears the question of like, is Rose banned in a country? No, it's not banned. They're just working on it and they're slow. Because every time this comes up, a lot of people are worried that Rose got banned in a country and stuff, but that's not the case. But hopefully in the future, like David Baszucki said in this clip, Rose will be properly on Brazil. And also hopefully other countries, because like I mentioned, I know Australia and like the whole of Oceania honestly was having issues with this, and a bunch of other countries too that don't have dedicated servers. And anyways, if you enjoyed, though, check this video where Kirkhoff was almost arrested. It's pretty crazy, and I'll see you in the next one.